Today, let's talk wood knocks. That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. There we go. Wood knocks today. Hey everyone. Today we're going to talk about wood knocks. Now, usually, I give a little backstory on what the things I'm going to talk about, and I don't have like wood knocks. That didn't even come on my radar until finding Bigfoot, tell you the truth. Not that I didn't hear them growing up. I just never put two and two together until finding Bigfoot and then trying it out for my own self. And what I found, at first I thought Bigfoot was crazy. Tell you the truth, like I didn't think there was anything to wood knocking on trees. I thought it was kind of ridiculous. But I found that even though I didn't think there was any Bigfoot around, all I had to do was do a wood knock, and it seems like the Bigfoot couldn't resist and had to wood knock back. So, if we wanted to elicit or find out if Bigfoot was there, and elicit a response, all we did was knock on a tree, and within 15 minutes we were getting wood knocks back. And then that usually set the tone for the whole entire rest of the evening and night. So Bigfoot loves to wood knock. What that means, I have no idea. I do know that it seems like that they're talking to each other or signaling each other. Like when our team doesn't wood knock first, and we start hearing wood knocks, we hear more than one Bigfoot wood knocking. Usually you'll hear a wood knock, and then within a couple of minutes you'll hear a wood knock from another direction, and sometimes further away. Then usually the first wood knock is close, almost like telling the other Bigfoot that he encountered or they encountered something, and they're wood knocking to let him know there's something different or somebody's in the area or whatever. I'm not really sure. And then at night, we'll set up recording equipment, and we'll hear footsteps. We haven't caught any samurai chatter yet, or them talking, but we get lots of wood knocks all night long. They'll be wood knocking, and sometimes when I'm laying there, I think that they're letting each other know about where they are, even though there's a thing called mind speak, and you would think they'd be able to be chatting with mind speak. So the wood knocks, is it letting the other one know, or the other ones know where it is, or is it one tap, one something to eat, two taps, nothing to eat? I don't know what it means, but I do know they would knock, and they would knock like crazy. There's a little story I have on, from the Thule reservation, we got there, and we were gonna camp for the weekend, and they had little cabins in these giant redwoods, and we weren't even finished packing yet, unpacking the truck and loading everything into the cabin. And Jeff has a bat, and he went over and he hit this tree a couple of times, wood knocking. And within 15 minutes, we heard several wood knocks, and then the screaming started. And they screamed and screamed and screamed. And I actually have a video on my YouTube that you can find. I think it's Bigfoot Screaming or something like that, the title. I'll put it up here somewhere, in the video, in this video, so that you can check it out. And I want you to know that that's edited. That was 3 hours of screaming, and I didn't want a 3-hour video, so what I did was I edited it to just, the screaming. And I'm not sure if there's any wood knocks in there or not. But the whole ordeal started with 2 wood knocks. And that isn't out of the ordinary for an out of the ordinary topic. So like if you go camping and you want to find out if there's Bigfoot around, find a good solid stick or piece of wood, or bring a little bat, a wooden bat. Find one at a yard sale, or if you have an old one laying around, that you guys it's just sitting around. Take that with you, and once you're done unpacking and setting your camp up and everything, every so often, every few hours, wood knock. And I would say more often than not, you'll hear some wood knocks coming back. And that's one way for people that have never encountered a Bigfoot, or don't think Bigfoot's real, or any of that. That's one way to find out that there's Bigfoot and they're around, in the area that you are. You'll hear the wood knocks, because you have to realize there's no other animal in the forest or in the woods or wherever you're at, camping or squatching or whatever you're doing. There's no other animal besides a human that can do that. And sometimes the knocks will be so pristine. It'll sound like an all-star Major League Baseball player smacking one out of the park. You know how the ball hits the bat and it's like bing. It'll sound pristine wood knocks, and louder than you can wood knock. Every time there's a wood knock, it's always louder than what we could. Even if we, haul off and really whack the tree, they can whack it harder and louder and make it sound pristine, like, a perfect hit on the tree, which is amazing to me. So if you're ever out in the woods, you might want to give that a try. Especially, I kind of want to challenge the people that don't believe in Bigfoot to give this a try and see what happens. Finding Bigfoot, they do it all the time, even though, you never hear a knock back usually on the TV. But you have to understand there's a dozen people. It's just not those guys running around in the woods. There's camera people and sound people and helper people. I mean, there's around a dozen people. So that usually will keep the Bigfoot silent, unless they wander off, and get further away from the group. They may encounter something or elicit something. And That's when thermals come in, but that's another topic. Thermals is another topic. But I just wanted to like quickly get here for you and talk about something like wood knocks. I wish I knew more about the wood knock, and I knew the code or what it is they use wood knocks for. But I do know what we use wood knocks for, and that is to find out if Bigfoot's in the area and start, I wouldn't say dialogue, but start an encounter that might last a full weekend from those wood knocks. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to have a great day myself. I'm praying for you. I shall see you on the next video.